Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is my kitty cat, Schmitty, and my name is Rudolph Dreikurs. We will be talking about misbehavior, perhaps emanating from the primary need for belonging with children. Before we talk about misbehavior, I must tell you about who I am, Rudolf Dreikurs. I was born in 1897 in Vienna, Austria. During my adolescent years, when I was not composing music or playing chamber songs, I was involved in youth groups that focused on idealistic causes involving humanism, nature, and Schmitty. Right, Schmitty? I must get back to me, who I am, in my time. I would say that I am not spiritually grounded. Well, I am spiritually grounded. However, I do not prescribe to one faith or denomination. And yes, at the age of 18, I did enlist in the Austrian army and was commissioned as a lieutenant to fight in World War I. I would say that experiencing World War I was not good. I am resolved to how do you say, resolve conflicts in a cooperative manner rather than in a destructive manner. I would say after my military duties, I went to medical school in Austria, and I specialized in psychiatry. It was there that I met Alfred Adler, who quite frankly was my largest single influence, my academic evolutionary thought on human behavior and motivation. I think at this point we will pet Smitty, and we will come back in just a second and we will talk about the influence of Alfred Adler on my social discipline model and the roots of misbehavior in children. Yes, Smitty, we will talk about that very soon. Yes, we will. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Yes, I left it off that we were going to talk about one of my biggest influences is Mr. Adler, and yes, he is known as the father of individual psychology, and he talks about a person is not divided into parts. The mind, body, emotions work together, all in the service of the individual's goal. Adler's theories, individual psychology is a body of theories put forth by Adler that hold that the main motives of human thought and behavior are individuals, man striving for superiority, blah, 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 blah. But his contribution to me, and let's get back to me, Rudolf Dreikurs, is this: that Adler posits that all important problems, including problems of general human relations, occupation, and love, are social. Adlerians, me, I am an Adlerian, believe that the driver of one's behavior, good or bad, is the pursuit of one's status or contribution to a social group. So, let's talk about that. My theory builds on Adler's, basic premise that there are four basic premises that humans are social. Their basic motivation is to belong. Mhm. All behavior has a purpose. Mhm. And number three, humans are decision-making organisms. Mhm. And number four, humans only perceive reality, and this perception may be mistaken or biased. These are the four foundations of the Adler's social theory that you will see in the next let me go now. I have Schmitty is misbehaving. Boy, yes, students, I am back now. You will find Smitty is fine. You will find that some of my strategies work on cats as well when they misbehave. But let's look that Adler, he did believe that the main purpose of all humans was belonging and acceptance by others. I did take that further because I focused mainly on pre-adolescence, adolescence, and more specifically in the classroom. Why do children and students misbehave? That is the question. What is the root of their misbehavior? So, let me show you. And it's all based on, let me see if I can show you. Yes, here it is. It is all based on this. The primary need for belonging. Every action of the child is grounded in the idea that the child is seeking his or her place in the group. This is the focus right here, the crux of my theory. So, if the child does not feel accepted, was maladjusted there, and not feeling his or her place, that child would act out. And this is where I established my four goals of misbehavior. And remember, if the child is not feeling accepted, they will act out. And the first thing they will do is look at attention-getting behavior. If that does not work, if we look at contests for power. And yes, they will utilize these other two, seeking revenge, or perhaps they can just display inadequacy for avoidance of behavior. So, you'll see in the next segments of our discussion an example and a demonstration by a student, Luna, who is seeking attention, and we will show you how my protege, Mr. Finnerty, deals with that. So I'd like to hear, does your perception of how you fit in, are you part of the pack? How does that connect with, whether you behave or you don't behave? I'd like to hear your opinions. So right down below, right there, in that little circle down there, just click it. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Thanks. Hello class, this is Mr. Finnerty, and these are my students, Luna right here, and this is Daisy. And today we're going to be talking about Rudolf Dreikurs' theory of social discipline.
his theory of social discipline really is based on this idea that students want to be able to fit in. They want to fit in, they want to be part of the pack. And misbehavior is a result, or students' misbehavior is a result of really not fitting in or feeling like they're part of the pack. So Dreikurs' theory really classifies these misbehaviors into 4 different areas. One is attention-getting behavior. The other is behavior aimed at gaining power. The last 2 would be revenge-based behavior, and then behavior that is actually results from feelings of helplessness or inadequacy. So we'll see on the first one, and Luna's going to help demonstrate the first misbehavior, which would be you guessed it, the attention-getting behavior or misbehavior. Yeah. So when we did talk about environmental health and the impact of Luna, will you please stop ripping the Luna, I need you to pay attention and stop ripping the cover off the ball. Anyway, we were talking about environmental health. Luna, can you please stop ripping the ball? Okay. All right. So as a teacher, in this case with Luna, once you need to identify what Luna's behavior is, the misguided behavior, which is seeking attention. So, but Dreikurs believed in consequences and logical consequences. So the logical consequence for Luna is to repair the ball the best she can. And you'll see in the next video clip that Luna is repairing the ball. Okay. So Dreikurs was a big fan of encouraging the correct behavior. So when students actually do the right thing, you should encourage them. And so in this case with Luna, and you'll see in the next video, when she is exhibiting the correct behavior, you'll see that I am encouraging that. Luna, I really like your self-control and the way that you're listening to when we're talking about environmental health. So can you tell us, or class, can you tell us 2 factors that contribute to environmental health? And I really like the way that you're listening, and really good, Luna.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we shall summarize what we've come through. And yes, see, my Smitty is back and exhibiting good behavior because we have been able to identify what his behaviors have been. Remember, those misbehaviors are attention-getting behaviors, revenge-seeking behaviors, power-seeking behaviors. Yes? Yes, see? Yo, Schmitty. But no, seriously now, we must understand that in my theory, that once we identify that we must not punish, punish is can be interpreted from a student's perspective as revenge. Revenge for the student's misbehavior. It's very important. So in my theory, we use logical consequences, and we encourage these students in the correct behavior, and we will get the outcome, the positive outcome, just like Smitty is demonstrating here, a very calm, attentive student.